Farmer Wants a Wife's John Sansone didn't seem ready for marriage, but I might be wrong now that he's had some tough conversations on the Fox show. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. I thought John Sansone was too immature for marriage, but I've changed my mind after watching the latest episode of Farmer Wants a Wife. His ability to have a tough conversation with Claire Durrett was impressive, and he seems to be moving on after Samantha real self-eliminated. John may be ready for a serious relationship after all. John has had a tumultuous journey on Farmer Wants a Wife Season 3. His strongest connection, Samantha, was also one of the villains of the season. When she left the show early, John struggled to get deep and vulnerable with the rest of the Farmer Wants a Wife Season 3 cast. I thought John would leave the Fox reality dating show single, but I might be wrong. John let Samantha go without a fight. John liked Samantha from the moment he met her, in large part because she wasn't afraid to poke fun at him and be honest about what she was looking for. Unfortunately for John, this meant he didn't see the signs that Samantha wasn't here for the right reasons. Eventually, Samantha shocked everyone by leaving the farm and heading back home to Texas. John didn't fight for her, which was confusing at the time. At first, it seemed that Farmer Wants a Wife's John Sansone wouldn't be able to move on after Samantha's departure. His connections with the other women just weren't as strong. Plus, when John invited Juliana McDonald back to the farm, a woman his mother had handpicked, it seemed that John wasn't serious about finding lasting love. After all, he didn't have enough time to develop a strong relationship with Juliana, and by bringing her back, he was giving himself even less time with Claire and Lily Ayres. However, I now commend John for allowing Samantha to make the best choice for her. No matter how strongly he felt for her, if the relationship wasn't meant to be, it was better for John to let her go. I thought John was immature, but letting a woman go because they weren't the right match for each other shows the opposite. John and Claire got deep. I thought John wasn't ready for marriage after he seemed scared of Kaylee Haynes' emotions, but his solo date with Claire showed there's more to the farmer than I thought. On the date, John asked about Claire's values. He assumed they were on the same page regarding faith and family, but he needed to be sure. On the one hand, it may have been presumptuous for John to assume Claire shared his specific faith even though he hadn't asked her before. On the other hand, it was important for John to have this conversation before committing to someone, and he showed courage by doing so. As it turns out, Claire was not raised with faith like John was. Instead of shying away from this, John showed even more maturity by being willing to learn about Claire's upbringing and share his. John likes that Claire is different from him, which is admirable and shows growth. Will John find love on Farmer Wants a Wife? John has shown that he's more mature and potentially more ready for a relationship than I initially thought. However, with John's dramatic season, I'm not sure that he'll find love by the end of the season. John isn't the only farmer leaving viewers on the edges of their seats. This season, all the farmers have struggled to find a connection. Farmer Wants a Wife has a decent success rate, with 2 out of 8 couples still together today. Unfortunately, with the way Season 3 has been going, that promising ratio may get messed up. Every farmer this season has been wishy-washy with their women, and no one seems sure who they want to settle down with. I hope that John and the other farmers find love on the reality dating show, but I'm not expecting any of them to.